Hey everyone, it's Devin from MamaCheeps.com. I hope this finds all of you healthy and well and sane. We are officially approaching the point where I'm not really sure what day it is. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day, the movie over here. Eat, sleep, repeat, like everything is just melding together. There's no sense of time or what day of the week it is or what we used to do prior to being home all day together in our house. But you know, it is what it is. We're doing our part. We're happy to do so. But man, we're looking forward to life getting back to normal, or as normal as possible. So that being said, I have 10 minutes to jump on here and do a quick video for you before Landon needs the room to Zoom with his kindergarten class. So that's neither here nor there. 2 weeks into this whole thing, we are officially doing our distance learning from school, which if I ever wondered if homeschooling was for me, this pretty much confirms that it's not, which sounds funny because I hold a college degree in elementary education, but I just really never had an interest in homeschooling the kids. They thrive in school. I'm happy to help them with homework and tutor them or volunteer in their classes, but they love school so much, and it's beyond the learning, right? It's the social piece. It's just that it's the whole thing. So, but it's okay. Like, we're making do for these weeks ahead and doing what we need to do. And school has been great, sending us lots of material and just, you know, different work that they can complete. It's getting a little more structured as the days go along, and the teachers are sending like actual assignments. So that being said, our kitchen has kind of turned into distance learning central, and we've put together like a little workstation area for the kids, and it seems to be working out pretty well. So I just wanted to share what some of the most helpful things have been for us to have for our distance learners. We have a kindergartner and a 5th grader here. So their needs are, you would think they would be a lot more different, but they're really not. They're both really using the same stuff. So number one on the list obviously is going to be some sort of electronic device. My kids both have Chromebooks. Lily got hers a couple years ago and has been using it for all sorts of schoolwork. Landon just got one for Christmas this year, ironically, because he was showing an interest in learning how to do coding, and the coding apps are good, but not as good, you know, like there's just something about the Chromebook, he can code a little better on it than using like an iPad. So anyway, so my kids both have Chromebooks, and they have been invaluable during this process. They can both log into the various apps and portals and Google Classrooms and Zoom Hangouts that the teachers and their coaches and dance teachers are having. Lily's done dance, flute lessons, I don't even know what else, scavenger hunt with the kids at the farm she rides horses with, all on Chromebook. So that being said, if you're gonna give your kids a Chromebook or a laptop or something, let's invest in some headphones, okay? If you're working from home, I highly suggest noise canceling headphones because that'll help from getting distracted. But the headphones are great, especially if you have more than one kid working together, or if you're in the same room as your 3rd grader, then you don't have to listen to every single thing that they're doing on their computer. So the headphones are a great idea. Also, a mouse. I know the touch screens are like fun, and kids seem to really like them, but using a mouse makes things a lot easier, especially if they're having to draw things or just, I don't know. I'm a lot more efficient using a mouse with my computer. So I do recommend having a mouse for them. Another great option to have on hand is a dry erase board for all sorts of things, just for like math, figuring things out or writing down checklists or doing vocabulary. You don't burn through as much paper, which is great. So you have a dry erase board, you want your dry erase marker. If you don't have a dry erase board, no worries. So if you have a clear sheet protector, just a regular old plastic sheet protector, and you can stick worksheets in there or schedules or things like that and use a dry erase marker on it. So it works great. So we have those. You've probably seen my post. I'll say right now, anything that I mention in this video, I'm gonna link to in the post below. we have this homework caddy at home, and this is just one piece of our homework caddy, but we have like an ample supply of sharpened pencils, also a pencil sharpener, glue sticks, crayons. So we always have those available so the kids have them nearby. Have some sort of schedule. This one's available on my website for free. You can print a copy of it, print as many copies as you need. You could stick it in one of these plastic sheet protectors and just use the same schedule every week and use the dry erase marker to change what you need, or you could print a new one each week, and that really helps the kids see and get a visual of what they need to be working on each day, and then they kind of have that satisfaction of checking it off when they're finished. So that's been working well. Also, if your kids have been doing any kind of FaceTiming or Skyping or whatever, grab a cell phone holder. Silly, I think I got that at the dollar store. The cell phone just like sits right in there, and then it can sit on the desk and you don't need to hold it. Or you can get a little tripod or just something to hold your phone up. What else? A timer. My kids work best when their work is chunked. Lily can go for longer stretches with her work because she's in 5th grade. She's a little older. Landon likes to work in chunks, maybe like 10, 15-minute chunks. So if you have a timer, even an old school like egg timer will work. We use one of our many Alexa devices in the house, and we just set the timer for however long they are currently working. So we might set it for like, hey, do 15 minutes of this math app or whatever, and that seems to work well, and then they can have a little stretch break or whatever. And last but not least, if you don't have a printer, which probably many of you do, but if you don't have a printer, I highly recommend, I've had an HP printer for the last few years, and for the last like 2 years, I've used, my printer came with the ability to subscribe to HP Instant Ink. Oh my gosh, game changer. I pay like $5 a month. I can print 100 pages a month, and then whatever I don't use is rolled over into the next month. And they somehow can online, they can monitor my ink levels, and when my ink is getting low, they automatically ship me a new cartridge. Like there's no thinking involved, it's a no-brainer. $5 a month, so what is that, $60 a year. I'm sure I would easily pay that for 2 ink cartridges a year, and there are many years where I go through several more than that. So Instant Ink from Hewlett-Packard. Oh my gosh, I love it. I will link to that below as well. So off the top of my head, that is what's working over here for us. I am just about at my time limit. Landon is going to do his Zoom with his kindergarten friends, but I hope this is helpful. That's what we're using here. It seems to be working. We're 2 weeks in. I don't know how many more weeks we have to go, but yeah, that's what's working for us. I would love to hear what's working for you as well. And again, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for continuing to visit my website and use the resources that are on there for you. And that's it. Drop me a comment, let me know how you're doing, and hopefully this is just a small blip on our radar, right? All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye.